Hey everyone, Solo here, welcome back to another Destiny video. In today's video I wanted to do a little bit of a new thing where I recap all of the previous sort of news and release date stuff that has come out for Destiny 2 over the past week. I'm going to be uploading a lot more frequently on stuff that you guys want to see as I take Twitch and Destiny a lot more seriously, so be sure to subscribe for a lot more Destiny 2 videos of quality and some Twitch streams. Go follow my Twitch channel. I'm trying to get the Can't Stop the Signal emblem before Destiny 2 comes out, so you guys can sort of follow along my struggles with that. So yeah, before any further ado, let's jump right into this. So over here on the DestinyTheGame.com, I guess you have all the Destiny 2 pre-orders and stuff that opened up last week with the trailers that I did re-upload on this channel. So if you haven't seen those before, I guess if you're someone who's living under a rock and you have not seen those before, go watch those on my channel. Links will be in the description. But down here is the expansion pass. You can get to it by going through all the collector's editions and stuff like that. All the way down at the bottom is the expansion pass. And this is what we're going to be talking about today. This picture right here looks very reminiscent of the sort of, I guess, expansion pass from year 1. Where it had the first expansion, Dark Below, on the left, and House of Wolves on the right, obviously being Hive and then Fallen. Here we see that the first one is Osiris-based, and the second one has the Rasputin logo. So I'm very excited for this. Rasputin, I feel like, was one of the more fleshed out people in Destiny 1, or just sort of characters. And Osiris, I'm assuming we're going to have to go for him to help, go to him for help in this expansion, and end up finding him wherever he was exiled to. This could also be the introduction of Trials of Osiris into Destiny 2, if they don't immediately carry that over into the Crucible. But what we're going to be talking about is the expected release dates for these two. If you remember back in Destiny 1, Crota's End, or The Dark Below, came out early December, and it was probably, it was a really good DLC. It had only like 3 story missions. It gave you some background on Omnigul and sort of Crota and the Son of Oryx and stuff like that. And then the raid was definitely the strong point of that, along with all the armor and the weapons. Are very iconic, and they just came back with Age of Triumph, and I'm going to be doing a loot video on those later, but I'm getting sidetracked. So yeah, that came out in December, and Expansion 2 came out, I guess half a year almost, a little bit longer than that. After Destiny 1 was released, it came out in May 2015, and Destiny 1 came out in September 2014. So yeah, there's a little bit of a month gap between then, 3 months after the initial release for the Expansion 1, and then like 8 months or so for Expansion 2. Thanks to this article by Game Rant, they obtained some pictures of documents that were sent to GameStop employees across the United States, and it says like attention store leader and stuff at the top, and it was a quick little FAQ of a bunch of stuff that they needed to know, I guess, to tell customers, just some basic stuff. We know most of that already if you've been keeping up to date on Destiny 2 news. However, at the bottom it gives some details on the expansion pass. And it says the Destiny 2 Expansion Pass includes reservations for both Expansion 1 and Expansion 2, which will be released in winter 2017 and spring 2018, respectively. They offer brand new story missions, cooperative activities, competitive multiplayer, and a wealth of new weapons, armor, and gear. I guess there's been a lot of debate over this competitive multiplayer part right here, assuming it's just more maps and more game modes. They were calling Destiny 2's normal, or Destiny 1's normal Crucible competitive since that came out. But we all really know how that went. But the sort of highlight of this whole little paragraph right here is that it says Expansion 1 will be releasing in winter 2017, most likely early or late December. I'd probably go with early just so they give it enough time to be reviewed and sort of fleshed out before Christmas time, when most people are probably going to be picking it up, along with Destiny 2 initially. And then Expansion 2, spring 2018. This could be anywhere from March to late May. I know House of Wolves came out sort of mid-May, so towards the end of spring, but Destiny reveals and updates have been more prominent in March and April over the past years, so I would even expect Expansion 2 to come out early April. That's just my prediction. So yeah, that's going to end it for, I guess, this expansion news or leak of the release dates. So yeah, you can expect these expansions to be hitting around the same times that the ones for Destiny 1 did, Dark Below and House of Wolves, December and springtime, whenever. But my next story that I was going to go over was that there was a Destiny 2 ARG supposedly leaked on Twitter this morning and on Reddit. But a couple minutes ago, when I went to look at that same subreddit post, it said it had been closed and it was like a huge elaborate prank or ploy or something like that. So we're not going to be talking about that unless more information comes from that and it ends up not being fake. So yeah, before I go ahead and end the video, I just wanted to give a little update that I now have a Twitter page for my YouTube channel. Currently only sitting at like around 6 followers, but you can come follow this page if you want to see when I go live, whenever I post a new video, if you don't already have the notifications turned on, which I don't really mind if you do or not. But yeah, you can come follow my Twitter page over here. It should be open, not privated, and a bunch of the followers are probably a bunch of spam bots. So yeah, you can see when I go live on Twitch and when I upload new videos on here and just what's going on with my channel and my life. So yeah, if you're interested in that kind of stuff, come over here. Also down in the description, follow my Twitch for, I guess, near daily Destiny streams and other games. Subscribe if you're new here. Really helps out the channel as I'm trying to grow to about 250 subscribers at least before Destiny 2 comes out. I believe that we can get it, and I just wanted to also thank you guys so much for the support that you have been showing on my Mass Effect Andromeda videos. Wasn't really sure how those were going to turn out, but they turned out pretty great. So yeah, that's going to do it for me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.